Well, I'm praying it's not.
Okay.
Other parts are not affected.
Right. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Rune Sunday stream, the weekly stream where we have the most difficult of technical difficulties. But that's of course nothing new here. I am the No Luck Panda, and I am called the No Luck Panda for a reason. Nothing ever wants to work properly for me, but I hope everybody else's week has been going better. Fried GPU. Oh man, if this GPU fries again, I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. This is a $800 3080 Ti. So yeah, I know you were asking me that before the stream. I'll probably have a little bit of time for story mode a little bit later on. But yeah, I do have a new GPU. I do have a new router. If my internet goes out again, I don't even know what to say. Not only do I have a new GPU, a new router, I also got a new power strip, and I also got a voltage measuring little thing, which, I mean, I got it on the recommendation of Binzy. And then I realized I have no idea what I'm looking for whenever I use it. I plugged it in, it shows some numbers. I have no idea what the numbers mean or what I should be looking for, but hey, I got it.
Did it maybe come with an instruction manual?
I don't think so. I'm not 100% sure. It might have, but I guess I kind of got lucky. I got sent two. I bought one and they sent me two, so I guess in that sense I got lucky. But I'm using it. I just don't know what I'm doing with it. Anyways, on topic. So today we're gonna be covering. Well, obviously we're gonna be looking at the Evo Season 2 standings. There is a new update for Evolution Season 2. We're gonna be giving away a cube to not only the first place player, but also the 5th place player on the leaderboard. So I'll go ahead and take a look at the standings in just a little bit. We have some updates to the marketplace. I believe there is a new feature implemented by Binzy to delist items from the old marketplace in bulk and relist them onto the new one. One of our community members, Sam, has a treasure hunt. I looked at that very briefly, had no idea what I was looking at, so hopefully somebody else can explain that a little bit better. Evolution, the last week we have had a few different items or item effects added, and I believe we had a item effect modified. This week we're going to be adding a couple of more, and also we had a governance vote. 100%, every single one of you, every single person that voted for Rune to transition to the DAO governance. So that's cool. I'm surprised not even one person voted against it. Like, come on, not even one person decided to throw one RXS against it. Come on, guys.
This is what democracy should look like.
Yeah, I mean, everybody wants democracy, right? The Democratic Republic of Rune. The DPR.
Yeah.
The DPR. And of course, we're going to be doing our typical giveaway things. We're going to be playing some Pandemonium with you guys. I know I missed out last week. Panda is back for Pandemonium. Okay. Let's take a look at Evolution standings and rage that OBS doesn't crash. I am sitting at a 100% CPU for no reason at all. If it crashes, then fuck me, I guess. And of course, it's not showing up. There we go. Evolution Season 2 current standings. Chaos Myth in first, Sassy Boy in second, very close behind. Lay third, still in third, Donovan in fourth, Zoe in fifth. So a change to Evolution, if I can get to the rules here. First and fifth place and now win a Founder's Cube. Yeah, so it is an interesting dynamic, Binzy. So you are here. Tell us about the thought process behind giving away a cube to fifth place.
Hi guys. So yeah, the thought process is that if everybody's going for first, it's pretty clear that you're falling behind, like in the middle of the month, and it's not so interesting. So to keep it interesting, we wanted to reward somebody in the middle and make it so that you kind of had to strive for that the entire month. So you could get fifth and kind of take a break for a week and come back and try to get it near the end of the month.
Okay, so I mean, fifth is probably a lot easier to get than first. You know, to try to compete for first, you do need to grind hours upon hours upon hours, as we have seen in season 1. Fifth is probably a lot more obtainable for a lot more people, but at the same time, it'll be interesting to see if you're in second place. Do you just not play, or do you go for first? Or I mean, I guess if you're in second place, like if you look at Sassy Boy has so many points, he's probably not gonna fall to fifth, right? So he's probably better off just grinding. But if you look at Donovan, he's at just 2,000 points ahead of fifth, so it might make sense for him to not play, which I guess is an interesting dynamic. You don't really see that very often. But yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see the fight for fifth place. I can see, a few different ways it could go. But yeah, I don't know. Also interesting to know. Zai not on the leaderboard at all. I guess Zoe has been playing in his place, and I believe it was mentioned before that you can no longer play on the same IP address. Is that still in effect, Binzy?
Yeah, that's still in effect.
Okay, yeah, so maybe that's why we see Zoe playing instead of Desai. Okay, yeah, I guess that's Evolution Season 2. Let's jump into, let's talk about, okay, yeah, go ahead, Maiev.
The stats, we need to show them the stats. We've already showcased the stats on the Evolution landing page. You just need to scroll down, or what I mean is the attributes that we have implemented currently.
Wait, what do you mean? You want me to scroll down?
Yeah, you need to scroll down.
Oh, for the list of the attributes.
Yeah, that's right. There you go.
Yeah, so currently we have win reward bonus. I guess that is the reward multiplier or modifier.
Correct.
We have movement burst on kill, movement burst on evolve, and a movement burst modifier. So that is one of the changes that we've made in the last week. The flat movement speed that was present, I believe, last week is now a little bit different. So no longer do you get flat base movement speed. You now get the movement speed. It's basically changed to a multiplier on movement burst. How do you word it? I don't know. It's so English is so hard. Maiev, you can explain it better than me.
I actually haven't. Oh, I'm sorry. I actually haven't touched it yet. Eki, I'll pass it on to you.
To talk about these mechanics. Well, basically, movement burst would be an increase on movement speed after a particular action. So here,
yeah, but Panda said that it's no longer a flat bonus for the movement speed.
Well, what I meant when I
say
say it's not a flat bonus is that it's not a flat bonus to your base movement speed. It's now a bonus on a
like a percentage. It's like a percentage bonus now.
Yeah, it's a percentage.
Than
well, it was always a percentage. Like I'm not saying it's a flat as a.
It's situational. It's a situational.
There
bonus.
we go.
So
Thank you,
Eki. After you do certain things, you don't just get a flat movement speed bonus that's passive. You need
There
to
we go.
actively be doing things to get it.
Thank you,
Oh,
Eki.
okay.
Much better with words than I am. That's a much better way of explaining it. Oh, okay, yeah. So, obviously last week, when you guys were doing Pandemonium, unfortunately I was not able to participate, but some dragons were zooming. Now it's going to be a little bit different, since I guess if we're playing Pandemonium, you don't really the little dragons, they don't really get a chance to kill, and they also don't really get a chance to evolve. So I guess they're going to be at default movement speed, but if the panda dragons, if we get a kill, we're going to get a bonus, right? At least from what I understand.
Got my mythic and 98% wrath equipped, so we'll see how that goes.
Eki, the mythic master. Okay. Anyways, enough about the last week. This week we're going to be having a couple of new attributes added. We're going to have hunger or energy decay, increased or decreased. And we're going to have death penalty avoid. So that one is kind of interesting. I think the hunger or energy decay, increase or decrease, that one is pretty self-explanatory. But what about death penalty avoid? What is that going to be, Eki?
Well, when you die in many game modes, you end up losing a good chunk of your points as an orb. If this procs, when that happens, you will not lose points. So it's not necessarily something you can depend on because it is just a percentage chance, and it tends to be fairly low if I recall correctly. But it is something that could, betray your expectations of how a game is going. Like, oh, I just killed the first place player, I'm going to be in first place now. Oh wait, no, I'm not. What happened? Similarly, if you're in the first place position, you might get that let off occasionally.
But what about the orb? Does the player that kill you still get the points from the orb, or is there just going to be no orb and no points at all?
I mean, that depends, I guess, on how it's been coded. I'm not entirely sure.
So, no orb would drop because you didn't lose points.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah, I guess not. I guess that seems very strong, but again, I guess it does depend on what the chances are going to be, right? And obviously, in some game modes, it's
but I'm not sure. I think it's 11.
11. Yeah. So, I guess at 11%, like just thinking about it, it seems like it would be something that would be, it's nice to have, but not really something to gear towards. Just because you can't rely on it, and also, what was I gonna say? Oh man, I had something I wanted to say about it, but then I forgot. Oh yeah, that it doesn't make an impact on all of the game modes. Some game modes, it doesn't do anything. The deathmatch is not gonna do anything, right? So.
It's also, if you're playing at your best and you're avoiding death anyway, it doesn't help you. If you're someone who doesn't die a whole lot, it can occasionally, it's just something it's a nice supplementary benefit, that can save you every once in a while. Maybe you're like me and your blood pressure is very high, your heart rate's very high in the last minute of a Marco Polo rounds, and you die because there are 3 different fucking drakes around you in the bottom left corner. You don't lose your points and you end up winning anyway. I don't know. It's
yeah, maybe that's something that maybe Disco should have invested.
Yeah.
Poor Disco.
I was thinking the same.
Poor Disco. Unfortunately, could not be here with
right
us
now.
today, but I believe he will be back next week. Hopefully geared up with some death penalty avoid. Okay, let's talk about the Democratic Republic of Rune. 100% of the voters voted for Rune to transition to DAO governance. 47 million RXS voted, and again, not a single RXS voted against it. Not even a single person. That means that you guys must have some self-restraint. I feel like if I saw a 0 vote, I would vote against it.
Don't give Panda any RXS, guys.
But yeah, maybe you know what? Maybe that's why I don't vote IRL, even though I probably should. But I would need to both take it serious and also be educated about, you know, what a vote really entails.
You don't need an education. Half of the people who vote only vote for the name that sounds the coolest.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm trying to avoid doing, though. You know, that's why I haven't voted, because I feel like I don't want to make an uneducated vote, even though I know what people do. But like, I don't know, or maybe it's better. I don't know, man. What do you think, Maiev? Do you vote?
No, I don't vote on the political side of things.
Did you vote for the Democratic Republic of Rune?
Yeah, I did. I did in Rune, but when it comes to politics, I really don't vote. I usually just mess around with my family because they have different political views and do stuff at home to make them argue.
Yeah.
Another instance of Maiev just wanting to watch the world burn.
It's kind of similar for me. Like my family, largely different political views from myself. So, you know, whenever, I guess it hasn't been that bad, but you know, it's an awkward thing on like Facebook and stuff whenever I'm posting my opinion, because I know like none of them agree with it. But yeah.
Okay, so something that I did want to mention, I did see it come up just a couple of times. The way that the voting works is that a snapshot is taken before the vote goes up. So essentially that means that you cannot buy RXS after the voting is live to try to get more votes. I know a long time ago Matt was on and he did talk about that, but in case some of you weren't aware, that is how voting works. Yeah, after the vote starts, you cannot buy more RXS to have more voting power. And I believe that works in the opposite way as well. Obviously, if you have RXS and then you get rid of it, you still have the voting power as long as you had the RXS when the snapshot was taken. That is the important part. So on the other topic of voting, this week we're going to have a vote for whether or not Rune Royale Season 2 is going to have items enabled or disabled. I think that's a pretty important vote. I'm kind of interested to see how it will go. I think a lot of people, you know, a lot of the players that are playing Evo, they did get items, but I could also see people that wanted to just be a fair and even playing field as well. So I'm interested to see how that goes. Let's see. Do we have any other votes that we have planned coming up? Anyone?
I don't think that we've
There's been
officially.
a lot of suggestions, and it's more just like, yeah, there's some that we want to put up for sure this week. Can't say exactly which ones, because we need to write the proposals in a kind of a formal way, so.
All right, cool. Okay, let's see. Let's go over the changes that Binzy made to the marketplace. Unfortunately, I don't believe I had any items listed in the old marketplace, so I probably can't show this directly. Do any of you want to screen share and we can show the delisting process?
You can attempt to delist any item.
Sure.
If you own it. If you don't own it, it'll just fail.
Yeah, I tried it and it says no trades found. So if you guys want to do this, go to rune.game/special. And yeah, I can't really demonstrate it, but from what I understand, it will delist. It'll be a way to bulk delist items from the old marketplace and then relist them on the new one.
They'll all pop up in MetaMask, which wouldn't show on your screen anyway. So, like you'll see like 100 MetaMask pop-ups.
Oh, so it's just gonna be everything just got done through MetaMask, right? So nothing's actually like shown.
Yeah, nothing shown.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Super lazy dev.
Gotcha. Yeah, so that happened, and I believe there were some other changes in the marketplace. A couple of small UI improvements, right?
Yeah, the filters, you can search them. They operate a lot better. On the left-hand side, if you go check that out, you can choose the game, so it'll show the attributes for that game when you're browsing, which is really useful. On the left, if you choose like evolution, game, change it from raid to evolution.
So something that I was wondering actually is that when you look at the raid stats, you see a range of different attributes. Is there a range for the evolution stats, or how does that work?
There is, but there needs to be a lot of work that happens on these attributes over the next 2 months because a lot of them are really in flux. So that will come for sure. There'll need to be a really big pass on those. But for now, it's just kind of like, kind of browse at your caution.
Gotcha. And of course, I do want to emphasize that these attributes are tentative and will probably change quite a lot. So those of you that are buying items now, that's great, but do keep in mind that, whatever you buy now will probably be very different in the coming months. So yeah, just I guess a word of caution, fair warning to everybody that is buying items. Let's see, did I miss anything else? Anything else that we should show on the website, Binzy?
Click the bulk mode toggle on the left. And then you can select just a bunch of items.
Wait. Oh, okay.
Just click on some items and then click purchase or whatever.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Does this have any improvements to the gas fees or anything? Or is it just a UI change?
It's definitely cheaper.
Oh, it's cheaper. Okay, cool. So, buy bulk, guys.
I had one item on the old market, and I don't remember what it was. So check it out.
So sort by updated is sorting by whichever one's just got listed.
It was worth the transaction. It was a 4% Fury.
There you go. I was gonna say, if you go to live, I saw it pop up, Fury.
Oh, that's right. I could have checked through there. Jeez. Need to update my mental models.
So the live feed, it's loading all the time. So if you're on a different page and then you just click on live, it'll actually show up.
Nice.
Ronsky got a 6 kill streak in evolution. A 6th kill streak? Does that mean he killed 6 people without dying, or does that mean he got like a what is it? Hexakill.
Open to suggestions. Because they're getting a lot of kill streaks, so I'm thinking about changing it to 10 plus.
I mean, in the context, as more things kind of show up in the highlights column, it won't be too bad because it's like spaced out usually by a couple hours or so.
Yeah, this looks good. The highlights look really good. A rune word filter alphabetical? What does that mean, Ricardo? I'm not really sure. I can maybe understand what it means, but I'm not 100% sure. Like filter rune words by the letter that they start with. I mean, I guess that would make more sense when there's more rune words, but I can't imagine there's too many rune words that start with the same letter, right?
But sometimes it's easier for, if you know the starting letter of a rune word, your idea of where that is in a list is more consistent. So it can be easier for you to find something.
Yeah, I can do that. It's an easy one.
I want the rune page sorted alphabetically. That's what I want. That's the hardest thing to do, is to find the runes on the transmute page. I wish there was a way you could sort these alphabetically, but I guess it's not too bad. You just have to do Control F and then type in the rune that you were looking for. Okay, let's take a look at Sam's treasure hunt. Is there a way I can pull that up on
Telegram?
Yeah, I don't think I can pull that up on a web browser, can I? And I lost the place for it.
There is a picture. Let me get it.
Yeah, there's a picture, but it's like, can I open up in a web browser?
Yeah, if you have the link, it'll show the preview one sec.
Let's see, does this work? That didn't do anything. Copy message link.
I sent you a link. See if that works or helps.
I think what that's gonna do is gonna make me open Telegram.
It'll open up in Chrome first, so you can check it out there.
Does it?
Yeah, just copy paste it.
Well, it doesn't show the picture, unfortunately.
2 seconds.
Dude.
I'll enter it.
It's okay. I can pull it up. No problem. I got it. But do any of you guys have any idea, like any theories as to what it is? Anyone?
Well, can you open the picture?
I'm working on it.
It says on the left, which direction you looking beard guy?
I'm working on it. I'm just not the most familiar with Telegram. There we go. And there we go. It is a little bit scuffed, but hopefully you guys can see it. I don't know what to make out of it though. There is a QR code. Have you guys tried scanning the QR code?
There's a few QR codes. There's QR codes on all the chess pieces.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't know.
It seems suspicious.
Who's that guy?
Is that Chuck Norris in the bottom right?
I don't know. Should call him. Whoever that guy is.
Can be Steve. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I'm not the best at these type of like little like riddles or treasure hunts or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Anybody in chat? Any of you guys have been working on it at all? I I don't know what I'm looking at, guys. And speaking of riddles, the Binzy riddle is still unsolved, right? I wonder if anybody's ever gonna get that. I remember when everybody used to be like trying to find out what it was, and nobody ended up getting it, which is a crazy part. It's been so long. Try scanning the QR codes.
We're not getting any. I'm gonna make a new one, I think. You know? We'll have one big one per year.
Wait, what did you say?
Alright. Should I give a clue regarding the treasure hunt?
Do you know it, Maiev?
Well, Sam actually sent me some, like an overview of what it is.
Hold on, I'm gonna scan the QR code. Let's see what it is.
He's saying that he doesn't want to overcomplicate things.
What? It's not.
But for him, he said it's not super hard, but he's trying to recreate a feeling of an escape game. So number one, you have to solve the riddle, guess the logic of it. I'm not sure if.
Does the
I
QR
should
code
mention
work
the
for you
next
guys?
one.
QR code's not working for me, guys.
Try not to give it away. Sometimes on the computer screen it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like you may need to bump the brightness or something like that.
I don't know. Unfortunate. Yeah, it'd probably be better if you just download it on your phone and then get the QR code like natively from that. But also, if you have an iPhone, I find that QR codes tend to work better on iPhones. For some reason, it doesn't seem to really like working on a Samsung.
Yeah, for some reason QR codes are kind of a pain on Android.
Yeah, and it would actually be dependent on our community on how long they could solve the riddle. So the longer it takes for them to solve the riddle, the higher the price.
Oh, really?
Or should be, I think it should be the other way.
Yeah, wait, yeah, shouldn't it be the other way around? Like if someone gets it really fast, that means they're better.
It's been a while since we've done an activity like this.
Somebody's taking a page from the Binzy book.
Okay, well, Twitch chat. Good luck to you guys trying to solve everything. I have no idea. I mean, I guess it'll be it would help if the QR codes worked for me, but it doesn't, so I guess I'm out.
Yeah.
Do we all have Androids here? Are you on an Android, Maiev?
No.
Oh.
An iPhone.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I am the Android.
Yeah, but Maiev ruined it. There's always one person with the iPhone at least, and usually everybody has an iPhone. I thought iPhones were more of like a American thing, though. I thought, maybe in Asia it would be different. Obviously in Korea, I think Samsung is king.
All of my family members are using Android.
Then why are you on an iPhone?
I don't know.
Do you resent your family?
Yeah, just Maiev, like literally just wants to watch the world burn. Like his family all has Androids. He's like, not gonna get an iPhone.
It's an old one. I just don't like downloading too many apps or seeing some what they call bloatware. I don't know.
Yeah, that is a problem on Android for sure. Depending on the brand you get, your phone will come preloaded with all these awful apps that usually are running in the background all the time, collecting your data. Yeah.
But that's also the nice part of Android is that you can, uninstall and get rid of most of them, right? Unless you get a phone from a carrier. If you get a phone from a carrier, they like to tend to install a bunch of things on there for you.
Yeah.
I'm too lazy to customize things on my phone. I don't even change the wallpaper.
What?
So,
do you change your wallpaper on your computer? Show us your desktop, Maiev. Do you not have a waifu on your desktop?
no, I'm using like default a Windows wallpaper.
What?
The
Oh my
rolling
God.
green fields.
Oh my God.
That's the old one. Oh, of course, Windows 10 has a different one now.
Yeah.
It like changes every month, I believe. If I recall correctly.
Maiev, when you play a game that has like character customization, do you choose a default?
I guess. Just change your hairstyle to my preference, then that's it. I haven't played much of those games wherein you literally could like customize your characters.
Does my camera look like it's like glitching out every like once in a while?
Yes.
Looks like it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Everything's breaking. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I got new power strips for everything.
What's this? So IQ Balaman just sent a picture from Google Maps.
What is that?
Fortress
Oh my God!
Royal
Are we playing? Are we playing?
Is this a French castle?
I was gonna say, watch it be like a picture of Maiev's apartment from above.
All right, guys, let's play some GeoGuessr. You know what? We have time. Let's play some GeoGuessr. Where is this? Oh wait, no, it says where.
My guess is
Yeah.
Chanel France.
Yeah, it says where it is. Have you guys played GeoGuessr at all?
I haven't, but it looks like fun. I never go outside, so how am I supposed to know?
Yeah, I've watched people play it, but I never played it myself because everything looks the same to me. But like watching other people do it is like it's kind of crazy. Like, I'm sure.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sure-
I've played this.
You played it?
Yeah, we used to play like a
Oh wait, the
GeoGuessr
picture's
game
still on the screen. Oops.
during Fridays in my day job's Friday meeting. Because we used to do it for fun.
What?
just not to stress people around.
You guys
because-
played GeoGuessr at work as a team?
Yeah, we do.
Wait, that's what we should do. You know, at the end of all our meetings, we need to play some GeoGuessr together.
Bonding session.
Yeah. Honestly, like, I wish we
It's
could
kinda
play
creepy.
games together, man.
that's-
I know Maiev really wants me to play Dota, but like, if all the games you could choose, it just has to be Dota.
I can play it all.
Ah. What? Oh,
we
Diablo.
can play Diablo. We could play Diablo too.
Is that? What about Diablo 3?
Diablo 2 Resurrected, bruh.
Shut your mouth, Diablo 3. Fuck.
I have bad experience playing Diablo 3 in the NA server.
Diablo 3 is the
tried-
only experience I have with Diablo at all. I remember my friend invited me to go over to his house and play Diablo 3, and I had no idea what was going on, but he had pizza rolls, so I went. I played it for like an hour or two,
No
and then
wonder you don't like RPGs that much. Jesus.
For pizza roll.
It was
One thing
pizza
I will
rolls.
give One thing I will give Diablo 3 is that it was accessible for people who had never played Diablo, so I could sit down with someone who normally would be off put by, that style of game, and they would play it with me for however long. It had its problems, but
Wait, what were its problems?
I mean, there's an expert on the topic.
So many to list, but if you want to start to go down that road, the first one is that it's not satisfying. The items, they're so powerful and generic, so when you find something, you don't really get excited by it. And it's way too easy. You just steamroll through the whole thing. What's the point of items?
Hmm.
What else? Just the graphics. They're cartoony. and light, and they refuse to make them like appropriate. Like, why would you have all this like blood and darkness when it looks like a cartoon? It makes no sense. The balancing was atrocious for the longest time. I think it's a lot better now. But yeah, there's just, I mean, I feel like you could get people to play it for like 30 minutes or an hour, but they're not going to enjoy it enough. They're going to come back to it. So
Yep, that sounds like me. Exactly. I played it for 30 minutes, an hour. I didn't think it was bad.
You should try playing the Diablo 2 remastered Panda, and you literally could compare it to Diablo 3.
I can't. I played Diablo 3 for like half an hour, and if I'm being honest, I was like there for the pizza rolls 80%.
In terms of difficulty, I'd definitely say that it's different leagues. Diablo 2 made me cry, so I had to quit playing. There was an instance where I've just reached hell, and then my character was like a fire trap assassin, and then I think it was the last stage of Nightmare. Everyone was fire resist, so I have to change to a lightning trap assassin. Then when I've entered hell, all the monsters in Act 1 is like lightning resist, so I no longer have any resets.
Man, what is Diablo 2 Resurrected? Why does it have such bad ratings?
Well, it's literally like a remastered game of Diablo 2 without any improvements. They just literally changed the graphics. So
But isn't Diablo 2
a lot
good?
of people are complaining. Well, Diablo 2 is good during its time, up until now, but remastered.
Diablo 2 is still good. They have really good private servers. The problem with remastered was that they released it too early, so it was really buggy, and the UI was garbage. There was there's a lot of bugs. It's a lot better now though. I wouldn't look into it too much. It's still pretty good.
My only complaint with the remaster is the inventory. They didn't change it, right?
Well,
They didn't even bother changing it.
They didn't change things that like made sense, and they changed things that didn't make sense. Like they had like auto gold pickup, but you have this really small inventory that you can barely use. It's like, what the hell?
I feel like the way that you guys talk about Diablo is how I would talk about like MapleStory. But I guess they are almost like complete. Well, I wouldn't say they're complete opposites. There may be opposites in the same like spectrum. You have one that's like a cute, cartoony mushroom game, and one that's like a really dark game with a skull dude on the box art. And
yeah, I mean they both have like elements that you interact with, so you develop ideas about those and how they could work better.
Yeah.
So in that sense, the inventory system is one that's like super common to most RPG games, but a lot don't get it right, or like, yeah, don't allow the quality of life to increase through the duration of the game.
It's either you get limited item slots or a limited weight for your character.
Okay. I guess that's most of our topics. I guess we can jump into Evolution, play some Pandemonium, and you guys can hear me rant about Best Buy. It's honestly such a shame because I used to love Best Buy. As a child, I had so many fond memories of going to Best Buy to Smash, and like honestly, I think that's how I got into Smash, is from Best Buy. If Best Buy never existed, I probably wouldn't even be a Smash player. But like, my parents would always like drop me off there when they go shopping, and I would just sit there and play Smash the entire day. It was a great experience. I know that that probably sounds really weird for some of you guys, like if your parents just drop you off at a store and they go shopping, but like to me that was perfectly fine. I had no problems with it. I enjoyed it. And yeah, I don't know, maybe Best Buy fell off, or maybe they were always bad and I just never realized it. But man, like I've so many bad experiences with Best Buy nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely fallen off. I feel like most most department stores, most stores in general, just have, you know, it's the natural progression of things in capitalism. You tighten the belt straps, and you do as much as possible to suck money out of people, and eventually that starts eroding the experience.
Do you blame Amazon?
I mean, Amazon is a symptom, but yeah, you can blame Amazon. I mean, they're the one who are filling that role of suffocating competition until they have to be absolutely miserable to keep up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Amazon, but like it's honestly kind of sad. Like I walk into Best Buy, a lot of the shelves aren't even like really stocked, or it seems like things aren't, like, I don't know, like I guess as a child I always thought that, like, Best Buy has everything, but now it's like I go and a lot of the things aren't stocked. A lot of the computers that they have are just like not very good. If you're looking for games, they don't have like a ton of choices. So I don't know, like it could be because maybe they need to do cost cutting measures because of Amazon, or maybe it's because I just have some rose tainted memories of it. I don't know.
I think their Best Buy is now drop shipping for Worst Buy. I think that's what's happening.
That could be it. That could be it as well.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, they've, like, as far as PCs have gone, I feel like they've never really been like that great. Like anytime I would go in there, they'd have like the low tier ish graphics cards, and sometimes CPUs, but not super often. They were mostly, the most, I don't know, mainstream stuff like consoles and console games. They had those in spades, but everything else, it was like,
that could be true as well. I did notice they have like cameras. They have like a bunch of like audio equipment, like headphones and things like that. Those they have plenty of. Like those, you walk into the store, you see a bunch of them, and they have like phones and laptops. Those they have good stuff. But are you guys familiar with a place called Fry's? Like not the potatoes, but like a store called Fry's.
Didn't they close recently?
They did, but that's also another store that, like, as a child going there, it was like a gigantic store of like tech, right? And they all closed. It's so sad for me. I don't know.
Yeah, blame Amazon. Damn you, Bezos. Oh, sorry, the algorithm. Twitch is gonna knock us off. I'm sorry, Bezos. No, that's, I mean, a lot of stores I remember from childhood have closed down. Don't ask me to bring any of them up right now because they're so far removed I probably couldn't, but I recall having that emotional experience of being like, oh, something that was a kind of core part of my consumer identity is now missing. Blockbuster.
Oh my god,
that's an old one, but as a kid, I would go there and rent games constantly. And eventually it was just like, nope, Netflix crushed them. And I'm like, well, great, but where can I rent games now? Netflix doesn't give a shit about games.
Did you know Netflix had games?
Did they?
Netflix has games. No, they still do.
Oh, interesting. No, I didn't.
Probably not what you think of when you think of games, but they have games. Like I think they make their own games, which is pretty crazy to me. But yeah, definitely not like renting games or anything like that, though.
Oh, I thought they have something like a game streaming or something.
Actually, maybe that is what they. I never looked into it. I know I saw it on their page, but I didn't try it because obviously, like, it's Netflix and games, but that could be what it is. So LibTekken asks, I have a question about DAO. Doesn't that open space to a possible boycott or something like that? What does that mean? I'm trying to like understand the interactions or like the conversation that you guys are having there?
Like a boycott of what?
It sounds to me like he's saying, like, hypothetically, in 3 years, if there was some kind of like HR issue, you know, like Blizzard had, that they would boycott and like buy up the tokens and prevent the vault from funding us, so that we're kind of at a standstill. That's what it sounds like.
Ah. Well,
I mean, I
I
think that's
hope
a
we
really
don't.
expensive boycott, and I think, like, you know, we're still owners ourselves, so we can step in with our tokens. We just choose not to at this time.
And I hope we don't turn into Blizzard.
That's not gonna happen anyway. That's crazy. I can't imagine we're gonna get boycotted.
Does everybody still hate Blizzard? I don't know. Like, I thought Blizzard, like 10 years ago, I thought Blizzard was like the best company in the world, and it seems like everybody hates Blizzard now.
Yeah. I mean, that's literally the progression.
It's always had a little bit of that in their veins. It's just bulging now.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? Maybe there would be a miracle, and they'd be creating like a new game, a new blockbuster game.
Dota 3. That's what you're looking forward to, right?
Definitely not.
Dota
Definitely
3.
not. Dota 3. Dota is. I don't know. They've just ported it into mobile, so you'd be able to play it on a Steam Deck.
Yeah. No, I mean, dude, mobile games. Are mobile games the future?
Oh
There's
my
a-
God.
Probably.
Like, legitimately, yesterday, I was looking at like esport games, right? And I was watching Arena of Valor tournaments, and I was watching Wild Rift tournaments, and apparently those people are making like those are the biggest esports in the game in the world, which is crazy to me. And then like when you look at the tournaments, they're like all sitting there playing on a little phone. It looks so funny. I don't
I
know.
also find it funny. Mobile Legends is really popular here in the Philippines or throughout Southeast Asia,
Mm.
and it's like everyone. It's like I've been seeing it. I've been seeing it on my Facebook page. It keeps popping up, even though I'm not that into esports and Mobile Legends. But yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy
The thing is, if it's a cell phone game, you can always charge it up, right? Or it's easy, but I don't think that if you're using like a Steam Deck or a Switch to play professionally, like bringing it outside, or I don't know.
What? Wait, you lost me there at the end.
Accessibility. Anybody can
Yeah,
go with a phone and go to the tournament with a phone.
You lost me there at the end with the whole like you could charge it up.
Yeah, I don't think that their battery sources are sufficient enough to
That's what
play
you
long,
meant.
right?
I don't know. I
There's
don't have
so
a
many
Steam
people
Deck.
that don't have, like, if you go to Japan, like, there's so many people that don't even have PCs. So, you know,
Yeah.
it makes sense. But I don't like it.
Yeah, it's crazy from like a perspective of somebody that lives in America, because obviously we don't think of mobile games as like esports at all, like in this region, right? But you know, in other places it's different. In China it's different. Everyone like it. I looked at the tournament winnings. All the players are from China. Like they're making so much money from Arena of Valor. It's crazy. Okay, anyways, should we jump into Pandemonium? We got a lot of people here. We've just been talking.
Brother.
So,
Hopping in.
oh, and Sprite Juice is back. Ooh,
Tell me
Sprite
what you
Juice.
want, and I will do it.
We gotta turn on Pandemonium, which I guess turns on Battle Royale, turn on God mode, and then just have to disable God mode when we're ready to start. I will go in the bottom left corner. I will be honorable.
Wait for me.
I won't. I'm gonna be right on top of someone when. Oh, and I can't even use my speed boost. because I can't evolve.
But you can kill him.
True.
So just tell me when.
Yeah, whenever you're ready. I think we're good to start.
Wait.
Let's see. So, back on the story of Best Buy. I think I got a little bit distracted, but like, I don't know, man. Looking for a GPU, I guess it's partially my fault because I did go for the one that was like a pretty good price. I did end up getting a 3080 Ti. Not because I necessarily wanted a 3080 Ti, but because of the way that the pricing is like a 3080 Ti is like about $750, right? A 3080 is about $750. A 3070 is about like 600. So like at that price, it's like you might as well get a 3080 Ti. So it's like partially my fault for trying to get a good deal, but like, man, like, what? How's this guy not dead?
I failed to make it.
Make what?
To join. I failed to join on time.
What? Weren't you right there?
I ain't. I'm spectating.
Wait, I thought you were in the
Seems like
bottom
it.
left corner with me.
Probably that's Eki.
Oh, I thought Eki was going around killing people.
Cha-
Okay,
Cha-
Chaos Myth is the winner.
won that round.
Okay. What's up?
Alright. So, Chaos Smith.
Playing
First
in a
winner.
small screen isn't healthy.
Someone should write that down if no one is.
Oh.
I'll do it. I have the stream doc open because I'm always reading that.
Thanks,
The chicken
Eki.
is doing it in the chat. Thank you.
Oh god.
Thank you. Teus. Emotionless. Lib Tekken. Whatever you're called.
Tell me when you're ready.
Yeah, we're ready.
All set. We're lined up here at the bottom.
So Best Buy sucks, man.
I actually tried looking into Best Buys
Oh,
and what it's like. So it looks like a big warehouse.
it is a big warehouse, yeah. Like, do you have Walmart over there?
We don't.
You don't have
Okay.
what? That's so I thought Walmart just an American thing as well? Oh, got him.
Probably.
Yeah, they probably have like. So
We have
it's
shopping
by a
malls
different
here.
name, but they probably have like something.
We
very
have
similar.
something called here Walter Mart, but it's definitely not Walmart. It's like a big grocery
Oh my
store.
god, that's amazing.
Yeah.
No, that's basically, I mean, that's kind of what Walmart is. It is a grocery store, but it also has other
We have
things.
something called
Yeah.
Don Quixote.
Called what?
Don Quixote. It's like that book from like 300 years ago.
Who is
And,
this?
How?
Here it's,
Sassy boy?
How?
it's like
Literally
we
how?
have shopping malls all over.
How? There we go.
Okay, there we go.
There
Damn.
we go. Walter.
And hey Panda, if it's like there is a big shopping mall here for every 5 kilometers or every 2 kilometers, I don't know, but it's
What?
something like that.
You have a shopping mall every 2 kilometers? There's no way.
Yeah, probably.
What? I thought malls are like, well, they're not dead
Malls
here, but
here
they're dying
are
here.
gigantic. I'm telling you.
Who won that? It was Sassy Boy.
Yeah.
But there's still someone alive, right? Mr. Buggins.
What? No. They just rejoined. They rejoined.
There's,
Oh,
yeah, there's
I see.
spawning one.
They've already.
Mm,
All right.
Tell me when.
Looks like Fortress starved out, so.
Walter Mart will never not be funny. Oh my god.
Well, let me look into the logo. Probably it's the same.
You just know that's why they chose it.
Yeah. If I went to the Philippines and I
Oh.
see a place called Walter Mart, I'm definitely going in there. Poor Fortress. Eki just kills them.
Oh.
That's right. Sorry, Fortress.
It's, the logo is different, but the color of the letter is different. It's kind of
Good teamwork.
Damn, these
Yeah.
little guys are getting destroyed today. They don't have their speed boost. Get over here.
Malls here, like there is like a big
Oh, we caught him.
conglomerate of malls here.
Wait,
called
we just
SM Super
demolished
Malls.
them. That was so fast. Who's still alive?
That's right.
Zoe, okay.
Zoe.
So is winner.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're getting through these
It's
games really fast. Usually it takes a while.
Because there's
I
three
think-
of us now.
Yeah, maybe we should take the
think-
wall. Maybe we should put the wall down. Are we able to do that? I think that would. Yeah, there's 3 of us and not that much space for them to run around.
That speed boost on kill in this
Oh,
mode is
that
pretty
too.
consequential.
Great, my controller's not working. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
Let me know
when can we have like the attributes shown, like in
I think-
Infinite?
We're good to start. There we go.
Because we only show our attributes during the start of the round, right? Is there a way we could pull it up, like what we do in Infinite? Like press a button and it will show our dragon stats. Not
Oh
sure
my
if
god,
it's
you're so
re-
fast.
relevant.
What the?
someday, yes.
Look at Eki. Eki, zoom in.
Where is Eki?
Where did everyone go?
Oh my god. I
dang
I
it.
thought it would be like a small speed boost that lasts like maybe a second, but it lasted a while.
It's 7 seconds.
Oh wow,
I
that's
do.
a
I do have 2 wraths too. The 2 almost. Well, one of them is 100. One of them is 98%. So
there's one on the bottom left-ish.
one in the top right or top left.
This guy's dead.
Yeah.
Poor guy. What?
Got him cornered.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
I've been
it's
watching the
fast.
stream. It's not that easy to kill somebody with it because usually other dragons are evolving at the same time. In this case, they're not. So it's,
Yeah. It's just broken for this one since Eki is broken
also
as
in
well.
normal modes, you guys are slower.
Oh my gosh.
This poor guy.
on.
This poor guy. He actually juked everyone.
I can't even
My,
right
my
now.
shadow is like an inch behind. Oh. Come on,
One
corner
of you
him.
is getting eaten. One of you is getting
Corner.
eaten. Well, there we go.
Oh,
there you go.
dang.
Okay, so I got Sassy Boy. Mr. Buggins actually survived.
Seems to have won. Yeah.
Yeah, even though you guys were both bullying him.
I didn't know. I didn't know it was him.
All right. I guess we do one more. These games are going pretty fast. Let's do one more. Then we wrap it up.
I miss Infinite.
Mhm.
I know. Me too.
I really miss Infinite. I really want to play Infinite and do some broken stuffs. I miss bullying Panda.
What the fuck?
Or like running away from Panda all the time.
You made me exercise. I had to, I had to try to run around catching everybody. I was the only player that played with honor. Everyone else would just run away from me. Come on.
There's no honor in war.
True.
Everything is fair.
And love and war.
Did you just quote it from the... From which movie was it?
Is that a movie quote?
I thought, isn't that the name of the movie? Or I don't know. I heard it from somewhere before, but I'm not exactly sure where. And also, I don't feel like I don't watch that many
Where
movies.
where did I hear that?
It sounds like it would be the title of the movie. Otherwise, I don't know how I would
I think
know.
it's like Oh yeah. It's Three Idiots. Are you familiar with that movie?
No.
It's an Indian movie. It's an Indian movie where they have like a really intelligent dude who posts as a different person in college.
No, I'm not familiar with that at all. Honestly, if I'm
Try
being
watching
honest.
it, Panda. I recommend that you watch it. It's an,
Man,
I know it's strange.
I have too many things I need to watch, and I never watch any of them. Like,
Watch it, else I'll spoil you. Overlord.
oh, I'm actually watching Overlord now. I watched like the first episode and a half. I mean, I like Overlord. It's, well, I can't judge the current season. I'm only like an episode in, so we'll have to see. But have you guys seen House of the Dragons?
I
No.
too traumatized, man. I'm too traumatized to watch that.
It's good. It's not bad.
Yeah, they started off really strong. I liked it.
Yeah, I think watching. Did I mention this on the previous show? I don't know if I mentioned it, but it's like, oh my god, you're so fast. You're so fast. There's no escaping you, dude. Jesus.
Is it like Game of Thrones?
It's
Like
a prequel.
or...
It's a prequel to Game of Thrones, but
all right.
It's a prequel, but it's basically like repeating Game of Thrones in a shorter time span.
oh really? Have you read the books?
I mean, yeah, Fahrenheit. Yeah, I read. I can remember. If I
No,
finished it,
the
to be honest.
prequel. Have you
Oh, the
read the
prequel?
prequel?
No,
It's
no,
it's not. There's not specifically a book for these. It's just
there is one.
history.
Oh really? Oh okay.
You can
Yeah,
tell when you're watching it. They're kind of just putting things
Wait, there's a
together
dude right here.
from this show.
Wait. Who's
Nice.
that?
One more alive.
Wait, he was just
Emotionless.
chilling, emotionless. Where are you?
Where is he?
Is he even here? Is he just hiding?
No,
Where is he?
I saw him a few times during the round.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
The thing I like about
He's
these
on the
prequels
left side of the map.
is they're filling in blanks. You know, like things that came up in the show. They're filling in the blanks for those. Whereas, like the Harry
Oh, there you
Potter
go.
one is really kind of useless. I want to.
Harry
I want a
Potter?
better Harry Potter prequel.
Wait, they have a prequel? What's the Harry Potter prequel?
I like the movie. You know,
yeah,
the
the
Fantastic
movie.
Beasts. They need a better one. Like
Yeah,
how the houses were formed in Hogwarts and all this kind of stuff.
Wait, Fantastic Beasts is a prequel? I thought it was just in the same universe. I thought it was a sequel, if anything. I didn't know it was a prequel. Wow.
Not like that's before. That's the timeline before, like 50 years or something.
Oh, I see. I thought I kind of liked the Fantastic Beasts movie. I thought it was pretty cool. Okay, so Emotionless is our fifth and last winner, and we can go ahead and do the stream elements giveaway.
The prequels are like all about Dumbledore, though, right? So like, you know.
Oh
Harry
yeah, I
Potter?
guess.
But
Well-
just on the topic of that, you know which one's gonna be great? The game.
If you
The game is
played the
insane.
Harry Potter video games when you were a kid,
I
there should be some stories regarding how those houses were built up, right?
I remember
no.
playing one of the games. I was
Yeah,
never
but
I was never even that much of a Harry Potter fan. Were you guys all Harry Potter fans?
not really.
Yes.
It was the first book that I read.
I read all the
Really?
books. The problem I have with Harry Potter is I feel like it's kind of like they have a bunch of wizards. I feel like a lot of
Yeah,
the
the
times they
magic is
forget
like-
they forget that they're wizards, or it's like they like come on.
Sure.
Yeah.
Kind of true. Yeah. But seriously, when the game comes out, I'll play that one with you. And even if it's single player, but we can play it on stream.
Wait, what
It's,
game?
like, super. The Harry Potter game. You should check the trailer out. It looks game changing.
Was it Harry Potter? Dude, I was talking about a Harry Potter game on like the GameCube back in like 15 years ago. Is there a new game coming out, or what's going on?
The Harry Potter game that I'm talking about is on the PlayStation.
Yeah, I was talking about an old game. Like I
Philosopher.
remember as a child, like as a kid back in the day, I remember playing a game. It wasn't even my game; it was my friend's game. I borrowed it, but yeah. Okay, let's you know what? Let's take a look at Harry Potter. Actually, the last time I showed a video, we got like a copyright notice
Yeah,
or
I
whatever,
wish
but it's probably
Harry
fine.
Potter
Really? That's
is
funny.
like Black Clover, wherein everyone's using magic back and forth.
Is it called Hogwarts Legacy?
They kind of hybridize like almost like Skyrim and kind of like Elden Ring in a way. It's just it pushes the bar forward. You can harvest things. You can create your own magic. The cinematics are outstanding. It looks really really good.
Is it called Hogwarts Legacy? Is this what I'm looking at right now?
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, I've seen trailers of that one.
10 million views. Ah, you know what?
I
Let's,
feel like I
let's watch
saw
it.
the trailer for this like 8 years ago.
Really?
I can't remember when I first
No, it
saw
wasn't.
that.
No, this one came out last. The cinematic came out 1 year ago. For the preview.
Oh, okay.
Avalanche.
Hmm.
Oh, is it only on consoles? Is it not on PC? It says PS5, PS4.
It's gonna be everywhere. I think PS5 is gonna be the best platform though.
Oh yeah, 20.
I like the music, which you guys definitely can't hear, but the music sounds pretty epic.
Yeah, I'm a total Harry Potter shill right now. Just gonna keep chilling it until it comes out.
Yeah, I mean the universe is like,
Hmm.
set up for.
Oh my
epic
gosh, this is a
shit.
14-minute video. I'm not watching this. I thought it was a trailer. It's 14 minutes. Jesus.
Skip through it a bit, I guess.
This one's an actual trailer from 2 weeks ago. This is a minute and 50 seconds. That's fine. Oh, I don't think I can full screen it.
There you go. It's kind of weird how you can't stream a game on a gaming platform like Twitch, without getting copyright notice. It's kind of tough.
Well, I'm sure you can. It was just last time. Last time it was that one, like, was it Panda chair or whatever? They had like music in the background, and yeah, YouTube heard it, and they're like, oh, no music.
That's just. It's ridiculous.
I'm always wondering why don't they have like meteors in Harry Potter? Everything is like bolt spells.
Yeah, they got some better ones now, but I hear what you're saying.
I mean, the original series is meant for teenagers, basically young people to get into. So it's not dark or gritty. But this, from what I understand, is going to have a bit.
Was it not
Or-
dark? I've always thought of Harry Potter as kind of dark.
Yeah, I think
Dark.
it's kind of dark.
That trailer sucked, by the way. Like, they're just so much better, whatever. Yeah, Harry Potter, the last two movies were freaking dark. Like, unnecessarily dark.
When you guys say dark, do you mean dark as in not a lot of light, or do you mean dark as in like a
As in,
a theme? or
as in it
whatever?
was, well, there wasn't a lot of light. They cut the light. They
Yeah, there's no
changed the
fucking light.
costumes. They also just killed unnecessary characters,
Oh,
It's just-
feels
it's
bad,
just
man.
sad.
Poor
You know, like the
characters.
brother and Dobby. Come on, man. Spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I'm being honest, this doesn't look like a game that I would play. It's a single player game, right? It's like a story game, right? At least from what
It's
I
an
could tell.
RPG. Like it's straight up like Skyrim. You know, a little bit like fine tuned for Hogwarts.
Yeah. And it looks like it's not coming out until 2023, or maybe that's just what YouTube says.
Well, the thing is, their previews were insane. The things that they're doing in this game are just they've never been done, and so they keep pushing it back.
Wait, really? What did they do? That trailer showed like nothing that I was like, oh, this is new.
It's like they're tying the cinematics into the experience, the crafting and the magical experience, and you can like the way that the FX are done is just something that you don't usually see that. Like you don't see it done like that way. It reminds me of Elden Ring, but just kind of something I like better.
Do you still play Elden Ring, Eki?
So I got knocked off my hyperfixation of that because my partner was using my controller and I only play it with a controller. I haven't gone back on, and now I'm like, I'm too busy. I have too much going on. I'm like at the climax of the game too.
Oh.
So now it's
so
like
you never finished it? Oh man.
I'm like at the last one of the last two areas, I think, with just like the hardest bosses to finish. So yeah, I'll have to get back to that, and then I'm gonna suck when I first pick it up again, and so it's gonna be a horrible time. But yeah, I was really enjoying it when I put it down.
All right, Maiev. Choose an item. What are we gonna craft today?
Let me to it.
Don't choose ignition.
Yeah, definitely not ignition. What is left for us to craft?
Exile, Flare, Hellreaver, Blur, Hellfire, Pledge, Elder, Destiny, and Glory.
We have a vote for Flare.
Oh, what does the community want?
We never crafted Flare
Flare?
before? That's definitely not true, but we can do Flare.
We crafted flare, but I guess it's only once.
2 votes for Flare.
Okay, 2 votes is enough for me.
All
Let's
right.
do Flare. Alright, so Flare, giveaway, or giveaway.
Yeah, half of what I love about Elden Ring is just like how cool you look using the various weapons. It's fashion souls or whatever.
Fashion
Like
souls.
there's yeah.
Maiev would just have a default character.
Like there's a
I
twin
actually
blade.
haven't played the Elden Ring. I wanted to, but
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that I won't have time to
yeah, it's
play a game like that at the moment.
It's fair.
I mean, you have time for Dota.
It's
But
not
that's a
something I
necessity.
can-
Yeah,
yeah,
so
it's
you-
not something.
Dota.
It's like Dota is the game that calms me down. So,
Dota is
Interesting.
non-negotiable.
yeah,
He takes his anger out on Dota.
It's like the only game where I could escape
I
reality.
had a friend who was banned from League of Legends, so he used his brother's account, and he got his brother banned.
Oh.
Brother came in,
God.
he threw a chair at the wall, and smashed the message said, "You're the top 0.0001% of the most toxic players in all of League of Legends."
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean,
At least my behavioral points in Dota is 10,000, so it's a max. So I'm not a toxic player.
what do you mean? You tell you tell me that you like you tell me that you flame people all the time.
It's hard to survive without being toxic in that game, I think.
Yeah.
You just need to do it as a defensive
It's
mechanism.
well, if I'm playing with friends, it's fine. I really don't care if they're toxic people or toxic players. But if it's solo queue, it's a different one.
Maiev, come on, let's play Valorant.
Valorant, sure, I could do that.
Andre plays a
But
lot of Valorant, by the way.
Yeah, I always see him on
really suck at
Valorant.
FPS. I really suck at FPS games.
It's okay.
Probably-
That's one of the only things I'm good at is headshots. I'm not so good at strategy. With headshots I can do. I just don't play enough of anything lately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I played Valorant when it
You-
first
you
came
know
out.
what's-
I had a
you
good
know
time,
what's funny?
and then I stopped
You
playing.
know what's funny? At first, I thought when you play first FPS games, you could shoot and move around, move around and then
But you
still be
can.
accurate. Yeah, but those are for pros. I didn't realize that you have better accuracy if you don't move at all.
It
If you
depends
just
on the
crouch.
game. It depends on the game that you're playing. In games like
Mm.
Counter-Strike or Valorant, you really want to be standing still. But in games like Apex, you like moving around. I think maybe has some accuracy penalty, but like
And the
not
foot-
enough to
and
the point where you don't want to move. You always want to move. You always want to be moving in Apex.
footsteps
Mm.
and the footsteps. I really don't get where the opponent is, because some people base it on sounds, right? They hear it on their headset where their opponent is, and mine, I'm just hearing footsteps. I don't know where to look.
This
But yeah.
every game is so different, you know. Like Counter Strike is like memorization, really. On top of other things, obviously. But yeah, like Fortnite or TF2, you're ducking, you're jumping, but those are really predictable. How you aim while you're doing those things.
Yeah.
I don't play Valorant.
Counter Strike was like the most popular game here way back when I was a kid, and I never really got to learn how to play it properly. And that's why I'm Iron 3 in Valorant.
That's okay. We can all learn Valorant together. You know.
Yeah, I've actually
down.
played Valorant when it first released, right? It was the beginning of the pandemic, right? Then they started having ranks and all. Then I remember we have a friend who lives in Chicago, and we were all playing in the Asian server. And my friend has like 300 ping, and he has like 20 kills, and I have like 1 kill and like 10 deaths.
Okay, you have to just think of Valorant. Valorant is all you have to do is point and click. Okay, that's all it really is. It's point and clicking.
Who's my favorite character there? What's her name?
Jet.
It's the girl who
It's Jet.
absorbs the spirits of the enemies.
That's not Jet.
Whenever
That's
he-
Reyna.
Yeah, Reyna.
Why? If you don't get kills, why do you like Reyna?
Because I feel powerful.
I like.
I don't know. At first, I do get kills, right? Because it
Oh,
feels
okay.
like you're playing against bots. But at the time
Yeah.
when the rank is released,
I like Reyna because I just play for kills.
It's
I'm not.
really a shame because I have an office mate who is a girl who actually streams, and
Okay.
she's like gold 3, and whenever they've asked us, because me and my office mates were talking about games, and whenever they bring up Valorant, I just won't talk because I know how bad I am at that game.
You can get better. You gotta. Everybody starts somewhere, Maiev. Everybody starts somewhere. Okay. It's not too late.
Maybe I'm
Yeah, but
just
by the
not
time-
patient enough to
By
play
the time
FPS
he-
games.
He gets good at it. It won't be Valorant anymore. It'll be something else. It'll be courage. It'll be heroism. It's like
Yeah.
every 2 years there's a new one.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
there is new ones, but something that I noticed is that the only games that have staying power is League, Apex, Valorant, and Counter-Strike. The other games like may become
Come on,
popular for a
Dota.
few weeks, but they don't have staying power. Okay,
Yeah.
Dota, I don't know. Like, is Dota
Fortnite.
dead? I
Most-
don't know. Yeah, Fortnite, yeah.
Well, on the esports side, it's still okay, but most of my friends who used to play Dota are just esports spectators now. They barely play, but they enjoy watching the game.
People
Even
don't
if
play
they-
anymore, they just watch.
Yeah.
You're right. I don't play games. I just watch XQC play games.
Relatable, yeah.
Yeah. Watching is more fun than playing games. What like
Mm.
it's like watching games gives you all the enjoyment of playing games without having to spend effort.
That's the thing I don't get about the mobile games. It's like there is the accessibility of bringing your phone. You can play, but most people don't even want to play anyway. So I don't understand the appeal of mobile games as much. Esports.
When you're,
Yeah.
it's mostly kids. It's mostly for kids. Like they have the time to do it, you know. It's
Mm.
and they have their phones on them, and they don't have a frontal lobe to tell them, no, now's not a good time to play the game. You have other things to do. So, I mean, that's
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
all of this
damage
stuff
trees.
is aimed at.
Oh man, if I was born like 30 years later, like if I was in like 6th grade right now, I would I would probably be playing like the Mobile Legends or whatever in class every day.
Dude, yeah. Me
Yeah.
and my untreated ADHD. Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
Play-
we've been having the contest run for a little while. We've been just talking. Let's go ahead and close it. Pick 5 fortunate winners. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Calvin
I forgot
Clay.
the
That's the
stream
new
elements.
name. Calvin Clay. Make sure you do message Maiev Rune on Twitch. Message him your wallet address. I believe that is your
Yeah.
first time winning. And let's
DM
do
your address.
Loma, Mr. Buggins, Ekkeharta, and Tom Borzy. All right, there we go.
Hell yeah.
How many tickets did Calvin Clay enter with? Oh, he had a decent amount of tickets. Okay, he entered with a decent amount. I just haven't seen that name here before. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah.
Put that in the documents.
Feels bad. Forgot to enter.
It's okay, Maiev. I'll get first place for both of us.
I was too busy talking about Valorant and I forgot to enter the stream elements.
It's okay. You don't need pants anyways. You don't wear pants.
Well, during the stream I do, because I'm afraid that I might stand up accidentally and everyone will see me on my boxer shorts.
I mean, honestly, like, what's the difference between boxers and shorts? Sometimes you can't even tell the difference. You know, some people just wear really short shorts. They would never know.
I don't want to
I'm not sure
go
I
into
want to find
detail.
out though.
Yeah, I don't want to go into details. People might find it awkward and they'd stop watching us.
Or maybe people will watch more often. You
I
never
would
know.
like to hear about us talking about a 30-year-old and how he wears boxer shorts on screen.
It's content. Come on, Maya. It's content.
Stream content, guys.
All right, let's spin the wheel. Here we go.
I'm selling
Oh,
my
also,
boxer
I
shorts.
I don't think I mentioned it, but it looks like Bitcoin, Ethereum have been doing pretty well the past couple of days, right? Everything's been going up.
Yeah, they got beaten down so hard. I mean, finally. Jeez.
Yeah, but it is September. I've always hear people say the stock market goes down in September, so I guess we'll see.
Me. But yeah.
I had a TA wizard become active for the first time in several months to post bullish TA on Bitcoin going forward. So bear market over, everybody. Start throwing in your money now.
Crypto's too random for that, though. You know, I mean, 2020 2020 September was the biggest month for DeFi. It's a revival, actually, of crypto.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. It's just all like, I don't know. Past results are not indications of future. I don't, whatever the thing that people say is.
100%. Yeah. It's so true.
Yeah,
You know, 'cause-
it's way different now. A lot of people are adopting it, and big companies are now adopting crypto.
Oh yeah.
Like before, right?
Oh yeah, GameStop and FTX. That's a thing that we
Oh,
didn't mention.
Which one was it? Micro. Oh, what's the company called? The one that's been acquiring Bitcoin every now and then. Forget the name.
There's so many institutions that are acquiring Bitcoin at this point. I mean, even if they're not telling us, they're doing it.
I mean, all we need is Mark Wahlberg to say he no longer believes in crypto. That'll be the bottom, and then we'll be up until
yeah,
the next time he records a commercial.
MicroStrategy is the name. It's like I see them every now and then in the news, buying Bitcoin.
And tell them to buy RxS instead. Better returns.
If it's that easy to get a connection to those guys, I would have.
Okay, top 3, Mr. Buggins, Eki, and Calvin Clay.
Calvin, I'm still waiting for your address.
Eki lucky as always. It almost feels like when Eki's in, he's like always like top 3.
I play to win. What can I say?
Come on.
That's
Eki's
me.
winning again.
Yeah, no, I'm out.
Hey, a first time winner. Hell yeah.
Mythic Flare. Is there a Mythic Flare already?
Probably not. There's only been about 400 crafted according to the crafting page, so probably not.
No, I don't think so.
Hooray! Alright.
Is there
Flare
even an
time.
epic? It looks like when I've checked the item, it looks like there isn't even an epic flare.
There must be an epic. Did we not craft an epic?
I can't recall.
I'll be very surprised there's not an epic.
Probably an Eki's. Yeah, I'll just check Eki's Telegram.
Yeah, the list didn't pick the start, I think.
Exile.
Oh, is it gonna let me craft now, or is it gonna be like I'm in America? Oh, that should be fine since it's flare. Feels American, man. Alright, here we go. Can we get a... Imagine if Calvin comes and gets the first mythic ever on his first time.
That's definitely a Panda stream.
We'll definitely know who took all my luck.
Let's check the live page.
Oof.
Oh,
Not today.
Whoa, yeah, the live pages. Nope.
Oh yeah, when I craft 40, what does it look like? Do I have it open? No, I don't.
Just click on live. Just click live. No, you don't have it up now, I see. Maybe missed it, yeah.
Okay, but hey, 87%, not bad, not bad. Am I... Eh.
Wait, you had to have had the website open when you crafted, yeah. So if you click live, it would show them. But you just missed the animation. But,
You have to have the live page open or just ruin.game?
No, just click the live. I know, like, so what I mean is like you craft and then you click live without refreshing.
Nothing shows up on live for me. I'm not sure. But
Weird.
yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, anyways, congratulations to the winners of Flare. Unfortunately, no mythic. Who would have known? Better luck next time, guys. But hey, not bad. And welcome to the stream, Calvin. Hope you show up next week as well.
Thanks for tuning in, Calvin.
Yep. Anything else that we wanted to talk about before we end? Any other random topics?
AI art.
Oh,
I
right.
just fascinated you.
AI art.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, art.
Are we going to talk about it?
Talk about what, Maiev? What are you talking about?
Yeah, let's save it for next week. Or next week.
Or the week after, or you know.
Yeah, or you could help Panda give Best Buy's a bad review. Not sure if that helps.
just don't order from Best Buy, man. Like, I mean, okay. If I'm being completely fair to them, I think some stores are better and some stores are worse. I think that's how it works with like the, you know, I don't know if it's franchise, but like that's how it works with a bunch of stores. So I mean, some best, like the one that I actually went to today was fine. I just had to drive literally across the city. I had to get up in the morning, drive across the city to go buy a graphics card, and then I had the worst time possible trying to install it because I also had to upgrade my PSU. So that was kind of a pain. I almost didn't make it to the stream, but just made it just barely in time. But hey, that was worth it.
The stream is nothing without you. Literally.
Okay, I think that wraps it up for today. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and catch you guys next week. Same channel, same time. Have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night, week all.
Right.